Well, welcome back, everyone. Thank you, Twitch, for hanging in there. We are back with you in Dubai, United Arab of Emirates. Yes, scenery looks a little sparse off to the left there. That's because of my settings. I haven't cranked it up here to see, in fact, what it would do. I just know some airports and areas, a big problem with scenery. So we're just kind of taking a quick look at what Laminar brought us with X-Plane 12 3.0. Oh my goodness. Great job, guys. Great, and gals, for what you do here. Just looks impressive. The big asphalt in the desert. I mean, seriously, look at all the. Well, they wouldn't have a yard to mow anyway because it's you got it, desert. So, anyway, hey, it looks phenomenal. I started flying in here, especially with Cathay and Globe Cargo a lot. National had me in here quite a bit, and I love flying this airport. It has been fun to watch all the changes, real world, that applied into the Sims over the time, and still let me refresh people's memory of what Dubai is. Uh, let's see, about 40, 50 years ago, where we're at would have been nothing but desert. Maybe 60 at the most. This airport has airport and city compliments of the ministry, the royalty, and the sheiks. Am I saying it right? Anyway, um, what they have done to take what was a barren desert, turn it into a mega city is incredible. And folks, the more incredible lay off the coast. They built these palm islands that are in the form of palm trees, somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to what, 50,000 people can live on. Holy mackerel. Uh, but yeah, it's just a testament to what they've done here to a desert. You want to see a really good vivid of how this airport or this area used to be. The Amazing Race last year. By the way, they're getting ready to kick off a new season. Well, you can kind of see it in the distance. They came into Dubai. Now, there's three airports they could go into: Sharjah, and I forget the name of the one to the south, because that's where national air freight went into a lot. But they had challenges that one took them out, not far from the city, into the desert. It's still a huge, folks, this is a huge desert climate. And then back for some other challenges. Another interesting fact that a documentary, I think it's the tallest building, or one that was prior to the tallest building. It's a hotel. They actually have to they actually have shades that come over the windows in the uh, morning to afternoon time frame. Otherwise, it might rain inside because of the difference in heat. Cool. You know what happens in the real world. Well, it happens in this hotel too. So they have to be careful, or you're going to get rained on. Not by sprinklers, but by what nature does outside occurring inside because of the way the climes are. So, yeah, it's incredible stories of this city, and testament. Great job. Now, I am not going to get into the political landscape or anything of that because I, one, don't know. Two, that's not what Flying with Mike is all about. We're here to just sometimes sit and marvel at what mankind, with the inspiration of God, has been able to put forth on this earth. And boy, this huge asphalt city, unreal, unreal indeed. And United Arab of Emirates, UAE, or simply called Emirates, you would never guess is the main airline here. Come on. So, back to our plane, shall we? All right, now, as I promised Twitch in the in-between our last flight and this flight, we're going to do here. What is that? Well, we are going to plan this flight in Sim Toolkit. So hopefully friendly players around and able to watch and see why I'm kind of a big fan of Sim Toolkit. This is another thing that I haven't found. I've heard it's in Elevatex, but I don't know where, how, or the wherefores and all of that. So we're going to just do it right here. Well, let's do it in the cockpit. Why not? Take a look outside. You gotta love the elevator. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the train is going one way, then going back. Welcome to flight simulation. And then out this way. What a great place. All right. So let's do it, shall we? All right, so here comes a Sim Toolkit at you. All right, now to do this, now you can plan a flight two ways in here. Now, I do have SimBrief down here, so I could technically just fill it out here. Instead, let's go to Plan a Flight, Advanced Planner, and let's plan this flight in Sim Toolkit using, as it says up top, with SimBrief. Okay, so our departure point, OMDB. Okay, arrival point, OEDR. Not E, Mike. Come on. Get it together, Captain. Search the fleet. Which one was it? I think it's A6. There it is. And if you have it in your fleet, it's there. If you don't, you're going to have to add it. All right. Flight schedule, none. Currently, it's in LBSF. Well, tough. All right, so what did I plan the flight number? I think I know, but let's just be safe. I had a planned flight number for it. Let's see, 1572. That's kind of what I thought. All right, flight number. Bear with me a second. What is UAE? Emirates. Come on, give me a wiki page real quick. You're not. Okay. There it is. All right, what I'm looking for is the top of the page. Should have clicked to the top. EK. 1572. American's good. We'll depart. What time is it now? Some 18. No, we won't be doing that. However, 1950, I think, sounds. Let's go 1930. Everything else looks good. Let's go advanced. All right, now we go over here to contingencies. I'll put a 10% reserve, 45. Taxi out, let's go 20. Taxi in 10, only because I have no idea. And that's all good. Routing, no preference for departure, runway, and so forth. Cruise profile, auto, and yes. Okay, if you're happy with everything here, all you do is click generate. And guess what? It goes to SimBrief. Checks your airplane, uses its information, pulls it back in, and lo and behold, you get the same page here that you're used to. Now, you'll just click Fly Now, and you just made a flight in Sim Toolkit. Hey, you're back, friendly flyer. Hopefully, well, I hope you caught all of that. We just planned this flight that you see on your screen in Sim Toolkit. If not, it's part of the YouTube. You can always catch it in the first, what are we in? The first 15 minutes. So, plus the debut of the new and improved Dubai International NX Plane 12 3.0. All right, so what did they give us? 375 people. Oh my goodness, we got a full flight. We're going to take off 12 right, land 34 left. There's our routing. And cost index 26 at 26,000 feet. What is this with them cutting us down on altitudes? What is all of this hubbub about? Hubbub? This is a 300-mile flight. We should be able to easily get up to 34. All right, and real quick, the weather. What do you expect in a desert? Clear, visibility, okay. Unless there's a dust storm nearby. There isn't. 100 winds 100 at 11 kVOC and 34 degrees, which is 93 degrees for those of us in the States. At Dhahran International was at one time Dhahran Air Base, and now King, what the heck's it called? King, I don't want to say it wrong. Hang on. OEDR. There we go. King Abdullah's Air Base. So, all right, and the weather there, 330 degrees at 7, making 3-4 a pretty good choice for landings. It's also 93 degrees Fahrenheit for those in the States, 34 degrees Celsius for those everywhere else. All right, so let's get after it, shall we? And we're going to go ahead, file it. And we're getting set for ATC here, so bear with me. I got a couple of items to add. RVR, we'll put it in as 75 like we need it. UAE. And streaming is flying. Okay, that all looks good. Send it. Oh, come halfway back if we have an alternate. Put 26 in. We may tell them we lied. Dang it. I didn't want to do that. Hang on. Do I got the right one? Yes, I do. I wanted to click here. And here. All right, let's get this plane rolling. Again, my big problem, if you're reporting this for me to them, I already have. But 30 to 31% MAC. I'm just curious if it's the real thing or why it has to be that way for both passenger and freight. that's where I'm going to leave it. You'll have to just watch to see the other quirks come up. They come up, and it's hard for me to tell you what they are. But that's the biggest one I don't understand, but I do it because they tell me to. All right, friendly player. So let's get back and get the A330-900 rolling here. Oh, we got Rams. I forgot about that here. Not that one. I think it's, no, I do want cab. We're going to go auto, auto, auto. My bad. Oh, and where is the, oh, that's right, transponders here. Dang it. Where are you? ATC. There we go. All right, so we're on TX RX RX. That's cool. Mode C. And we're ready to think about it up here. Let's go kick off some fuel pumps. Go here. Just now, one thing I do like about the 330 is one test button for both engines. That I think is a good deal. Great. I like that change Airbus did there, or ToLiss, whoever. All right, cargo smoke test, good. And everything good back there. All right. All right, so we got a flight plan. We've got to get the aircraft loading, so let's get back down here. All right, now let's see here. Okay, we're on external power. Chocks are in. We don't need that. Oh, right. This is one thing I don't like it loading so heavy. Again, it's what we have to work with, so we work with it. All right. For this flight, we need 29,320 pounds. Now you see why I don't like it. All right, so 29. Let's go 29,500. Request the fuel. No cargo. Load. Then kill. Go to cabin. Next page. 375. We're going to load it. All right, let's go over to the EFB now. Click Weight and Balance. Click Reset. We're looking for 379,021, 379,195. We're going to rock and roll with that. And it's going to take a little bit for the fuel, so no APU for a little bit. We'll have to stay on the ground, air. Okay. So let's check landing gear lever down, 3 green. So we can close out this and go back up to here in case somebody comes up. I can get a clearance to make sure clearance gave us the right numbers. Now, until they get to ToLiss or to the 330-900, The radar screen is only going to do, what are we on? Is it weather? Just weather, and don't expect to see anything, okay? They're going to do them, like I said in the first one, sequentially. So the 319, whatever comes next is whatever comes next. I do know this, they will end the updating process with the release of the A320CO, which is the conventional CF and IAE engines. Okay, not the LEAPs and the Pratt, whatever they call them for the Neos. All right, now this radio system isn't as complicated as it looks. Although sometimes I think it is. But really, you can, and it's pretty easy if I remember right. Oh yeah, you just punch in your frequency here and click up. All right. So pretty simple. Of course, your high frequencies won't work, thank goodness. You want to listen to a flight on that polar operations with Air Canada on Just Flight. Takes you 6 hours through planning and over the polar run, and you get to hear what they get to hear while they're in that zone of high frequency radios. Somebody has to listen to it. All right, now down here, you have the ATC, which would then allow you to connect and talk with them data link wise. Where is, there it is. Or, and a neat feature with this, it has what they call ADS listing of traffic. When we're on VATSIM, if there's anyone else here, they'll ding, 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 ding. So pretty cool there. For now, let's go back to this for now. We're not on, so why have it up and running? Okay, where are we? We got a ways to go. Over 80,000 pounds of fuel to drain out of this plane. ToLiss and ToLiss with the A330s have gone this route. I don't know why, but they have. And in all honesty and transparency, they don't need to tell me. Is in the sim an A220. As of right now, I do not know. I know of a couple people working on some A220s, but at this moment in time, no. ADS is a aircraft, I think it's ADS. This is when Hawker would be nice to be in the channel. Basically, it's another version of TCAS that allows the aircraft to be seen. Smaller planes are now getting this in the, why is this not updating? Interesting. Hang on. Huh. Oh, okay. You oh, add. Okay, I'm with you now. I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking at that going, you said that earlier, and I'm like, did it get hung in my stream? Oh, well, Monday. Wait a minute. Today's Friday. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Not you, friendly player. It's just me. The 60-year-old senility. Anyway, all right, so let's just get the plane going so I don't get off track too much. Okay, thrust levers idle, engines 1 and 2 are off. Selector, which is a lot lower in the normal position. I like to move them. We had it once where they didn't. We had to fix that. Parking brake, a little further down, kind of, sort of. We can see it better this way. Is on, chocks are in. Okay, up top, batteries are on, external on. Cockpit lights, let's do a quick check. Okay, make sure they all light up. Believe it or not, there are more, I think, further up the panel. I may have to break this into... I'm starting to not like this panel. Okay, and everything looks good. All right, let's just turn up. Starting to kind of not like this texturing. I don't know why. I'm thinking out loud, folks. Yeah, just something about it. Okay, ADRs on bat. Next up in line will be 3. All right, next cruise supply is on. Again, Airbus dark switches mean they're on. Unless, like you see some of these where they are. Otherwise, they'll tell you they're in fault. Fire checks we've already done. Strobe lights are in auto. And let's go 2 on this one. By the way, a little misnomer out there, some. Oh, hang on. Easy, boss, easy. When will I buy a new plane? Right now, I don't know. Things are really tight here, money-wise. And so I really don't know. And which one? There's a lot out there. The Avro 140, 146, BAE 146, depending. I'm kind of leaning to that one. I'm also leaning potentially to the 757 from Flight Factor, but with the problems right now with the radars, not because of X-Plane, it's just an internal problem with them, with Flight Factor. I don't know. I mean, right now I've got a couple sceneries I'm looking at. Chicago, JFK, with Nimbus. So, a lot out there. Just and actually the E-Jets are on my list too, but I just haven't decided. AB the E-Jets, I don't know. We'll look, but the regional Avro, I really like that sucker. So we'll see. Right now, though, we appreciate the subscriptions, and especially with September on and the discounts, we would sure love to have subscribers, but you know, I'm not going to push it hard. I'm just going to, you know, let you know of the discounts out there so you can make the best choice for your wallet. But we would sure love your business, and we would love you to subscribe. And if you do, just know this, it is a very much appreciated, and thank you so much for supporting the stream that way. All right, let's get this plane finished. We've got the IRS going. Poo, can we turn that on now? Almost. Let's go ahead. And while we're waiting, let's get down here and align, because we have 7 minutes to go. All right, let me bring charts in real quick. Another feature about, oops, I thought I cleared that. I left the chart up, that's why. Okay, if you want, you can always import from SimBrief. There it comes, our flight out of Dubai. And then come, oops, stop that. There we go. Taxi. And now the fun part. Stand coordinates. All right, B27, right there. Okay, so init. Of course, with an account, you can click init request, and it fills in most of the opening page. Real quick. 26. All right, let's go to an IRS init. Now, what I changed was the cost index, because it always, for some reason, always does that, rounds it up. 2514.8. 2514.8 north by 5522.0. Okay, 5522.0 east, 2514.8 north. Come down a line, confirm. Get your wind, return. Okay. Flight level, we'll leave it at 26, but expect us to go up. We'll see. All right, now, rad nav. Okay, no frequencies. And we'll be ready here. Okay, I'm sorry. That's just me, just needs it to look right. All right, so we're coming out. Let me get back over here. First off, okay, IVAO has, and that's not what we would be on. We'd be on VATSIM, but they're departing 12 right, landing 12 left, transition 15. We'll go with that. They don't have a real one. So OMDB, departure. What did we say? 12 right. Arrive 12 left, depart 12 right. Okay. 12 right. And we are on the NABI 3 Golf departure, NABIX. All right. So we're coming off 12 right, out to Astus, and then we'll fly to DB 465, then work out to DB 467, NABIX. Real quick. Initial climb is 4,000 here. So if we would get a PDC that says 26,000 is our altitude, initial ascent is to 4,000, and then they'll take us higher. Okay, so we're on the NABI. Oh, I just passed it. NABI 3 Golf. And don't be surprised, they love to find different ones just to make us have to reprogram. Hang on. Let's go to plan. 40. Okay, you can't see what I'm looking at here. Oh, actually, I'll just do this, and then you might. There's our map, and it'll just cycle through as I hit the up arrow. Okay, Astus, 451, 465, correct. 67. LOAP and NABIX. Okay, and then we'll race it across. Akken is possible top of climb. And then we're across to Bahrain, BHRR. Okay, now, over to our arrivals. It appears there may not be an arrival and there is not. It's confirmed right here. 0 arrivals. Again, 330 at 7:47 minutes ago. So let's look at approaches. 3-4 left. Let's make sure. Where's 3-4 left? Over here. Is there anything for 3-4 right? We do have an ILS for 3-4 right. I can look at the chart. Where is DH? A1 and 2. Okay, let's just do that for now. Worst case scenario, we'll sidestep over to the other runway. So, same thing. OEDR arrival. Click 3-4 right via no transition insert. So basically what we're going to do from BHR is we're going to work our way over and grab the ILS in to 3-4 right. If ATC comes up, they won't like me, and so be it. We'll switch over. It hopefully will be early enough where I can do a quick search. Otherwise, we'll have to hand fly it. And then we'll see how well that happens. All right, so there you see it from Bahrain to the initial and then in. Okay. For now, let's go ahead, clear it up. There we go. I'm probably going to take a little bit more of a vector to come into Victor here and come in. So if you don't watch the movie Airplane, some of my jokes won't make sense. Okay, so we got the route real quick, go through it. Everything looks good. Our hold is DHA, which is the VOR pretty much over towards the other runway. So that's cool. We'll take off, loop back, go into a hold. And we come back to OT. Come on, Mike. I can't think of the name of it on Qatar. Cutter. So, but anyway, we'll be coming back there if we have to go on to our alternate. Yeah, it's just drawing a blank on the name. But anyway, OTHH. All right, set that back. Good, good. We aligned, so that's perfect. And finally, some takeoff numbers. All right, out of Dubai, again, we got IVAO. Yeah, let's go. Whoop, whoop, wrong one. Sorry, folks, METAR. All right, so what we're showing here is 100 at 11. Temperature 33. And 2962. Runway condition dry. Any ice? Yeah, I don't. You know, if that was 33 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe, but not 33 degrees centigrade. Takeoff looks good. We're on a 14,000 foot with air conditioning. Let's do a flex and see. Oh yeah, we'll flex one, flap one. That all looks good. Okay, we got a ILS perf uplink. We got to change a lot. No, we can't change the temperature or that, but we can. Diagonal 11. And we'll go with it. Again, we're flexing, so easy. Wait for it. Oh, did we hit takeoff? I can't remember. We'll find out. Looks like we did. Yes, received. Clear. And let me check black box real quick. I'm pretty sure we got us some numbers here to put in. Black box 711 is, if you don't know, a European streamer, both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Jealous because I don't know how. Yeah, he's got numbers for us. Okay, so here's if we go max, click flex if we're flexing, 147, 140, and that's because temperature difference. Yeah, we'll put that in. And let's go 140. 143 dispatch gave us, and currently we'll leave it at 149. Transition 13,000. All right, now thrust reduction altitude here is 1070. If you go to his site real quick, I'll help you. Dreaming of a, oh sorry, yes, I love Christmas. Go to his site and it'll help you with some charts. Mainly these charts for airports, not charts for, oh crap. All right, I hate when I do that. Backslash 1070, okay, usually the same. And basically a 1070 will be when it starts saying climb something over there and then accelerates to the next, level. Now, if we lose an engine, that altitude is 12 right, isn't it? Yeah, 1600 before any of that. So you want to get up to 1600 at V2 speed, which is 145 in our case. Then you'll get the alert to climb. That's when you pull back to the climb limits, run your checklists, and follow whatever, if anything, ATC says while you troubleshoot an issue. All right, and that wraps up this. Okay, now last steps here. One last check. 10:03, 25 minutes ago. Just making sure they're calling the same. Yes. It's Fat Albert. Oh, sorry. What up, sir?
Live in the living color.
Yes, you are. And you are now live on Twitch.
Oh, now I gotta keep it PG.
Actually, G.
See?
I don't see ATC, so I'm going to set it for 26 and we'll go from there. All right, so LS constraints in case we come back. And then ARC 40, let's go 20 over here, 40 over here is fine. And let me wrap all of this up. Okay, seatbelts, we'll get that. Actually, I don't think I ever started the APU. There we go. The good thing is the people are already loaded and sweating. But it's a dry heat. All right, just waiting on the APU, and then we'll get that bleed air on and get it turning and burning. So how are you, Mr. Godspeed?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
Not too bad. We had a good flight to start with from Genoa to Naples. No weather for the 319 to get tested. That's the only bummer to it.
Should have made that change.
I should have stayed in the 320 Neo instead of the 319, but oh well. It's been, you know, the bad weather all week long there. And that's why I expected it. And lo and behold, God says, nope, we're going to make it a beautiful day for you to fly on your stream. He did. We're in Dubai now. And, you know, real quick, for those who might have just tuned in. Oh,
You say you're in Dubai?
here is the new Dubai International Airport.
I heard there's some diehard pictures in there.
What do you mean?
Like inside the airport, there's like diehard pictures, posters. Like
Oh, really?
the movie. Yeah.
We didn't go inside the terminal. Last I checked, I don't fly out of the inside of a terminal.
Did you see Austin? Like he's supposed to be on a sign somewhere.
No, I haven't seen that either, unless, well, who knows where he could be hiding here. Let's look outside the plane here, maybe. All right, detour real quick. I'm not really seeing many posters.
Or maybe
Not really seeing much of anything inside here. Not even floors.
what was his name? Scotsman, man. He did a video on the airport.
Well,
He was able to see stuff.
I'm down pretty low now. Still not seeing anything. Oh well. Another
What
day.
did you do differently?
What did I do differently? I just loaded up at B-27. Scotsman's going to have to come in here and fess up.
He's got a video on it on YouTube.
Oh, cool. I'll look for it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love watching, just sitting here watching the trains go by over here. All right, well, that's enough time on the ground here. Let's get this thing ready to roll.
What was that big tower thing?
That's the tallest building in the world.
What was it?
I don't know what it's called, but I'm pretty sure that's the tallest building right now in the world.
Huh.
Watch The Amazing Race. Like the middle of it's when they were in Dubai. All right, we're going to get on VATSIM now. You know what? Let me make sure I filed a flight plan. I did. Okay. UAE 1572.
Have you came across any more of them?
More birds?
No, those black boxes in the sky. Have you came across them?
Not yet. No, just over Toronto on that flight. That was the Northern Lights. We just didn't know it. And they were south. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I believe that spire is the tallest building now. All right, we are on VATSIM. And make sure our squawk is 2000. And I think we're ready to go. Final checks. We do have the APU running. Bleed on. Seatbelts on. And radios are set. Fires were checked. Squawk is set. Initial climb set. AB all set. Ready to go. Time to button her up. All right. Just waiting on the doors to close on the right side. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from external power. All right, and as we mentioned, this is a 2-gate operational airport. All right, here we go. Oh, better pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
So many ways I could take that.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Oh, that's right. If you didn't know this, Godspeed, you actually have
Okay,
to
all doors
physically
and
shut
hatches are
down
closed.
smart cars
Ready
now
to
in
connect.
your tray. Otherwise, yeah, like I just found out. I forgot about that.
Oh, really?
Yep. Unless you got it, the settings, you know, set up differently. Chocks off.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Hang on a second before we do that.
I really hope they come out with the fix soon for the FPS to be more stable.
I don't know if I have problems with them. I don't really follow them like, you know, many of you with the
Starting
window
pushback,
up there.
and you may start engines.
Because I really don't want to divert back to do something.
All right, number 2 coming alive. Again, we're in Dubai. This is the new airport that came with 3.0, new and improved, I should say. It was there before, just they've really gone in and improved it. Although right now, it kind of looks kind of icky.
Why you have like a custom?
Huh?
So why you have a custom airport in there already for that airport?
No, I don't. Oh, wait, look. The black rectangles. Found them. They're here in Dubai.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, yeah. It would help to turn the fuel pumps on.
Have you ever ate Marion's Pizza?
No. Cassano's, yes.
I love Marion's. And Joe's Pizzeria.
Yeah, we got Joe's out here. They're not too bad. Well, unless it's a different Joe's than yours. That's always possible.
Yeah, I went to go get my haircut after work. Oh man, it feels so good outside.
We're back in the 90s. Record heat, maybe tomorrow. We're blowing it your way so we can get the nice weather back.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Air, man.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
I am standing by to stand by. All right, we are about to be available. We are now.
Tow is
And let's
disconnected
get
and bypass
these
pin has been removed.
flows
Hand signal on the
finished
left.
up.
We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Okay, normal, which will probably change. All right, let's go up top. Okay, bleed off. A poop off. Oh, excuse me. Okay, flight director set auto brake to max. And flaps takeoff configuration, which is 1. And then we have trim to set, which is up 2.7, already set. Wonder why it does that automatic. Okay. I know, I do a lot of these. It's just old habits from SATEC where you had to do this 4 times to reset. Okay. Freedom of movement looks good. Let's go down here and pull up the... All right. Now, the radar will most likely not work in this plane. Just heads up, transponder. Do I need to? I thought.
Wave 321 or something?
Thought I could do that from... Huh, I guess not. Huh, interesting. So I gotta go there. We'll go to Terra. Normal, ATC, and good. All right, now down here, I mentioned this. If there's any traffic here, it will show up on the traffic list. And I think we're ready to taxi. Flight controls checked. Oh, cockpit door. Mine as well. Isn't. Okay, we're ready to go. Flight radar. We're going to go ahead, turn it on, even though, like I said, good chance we won't see anything.
Where are you flying?
330-900.
Day 9?
Huh?
Day 339?
Yes, sir. A330-900. Okay, here we go.
Why does your plane look so different?
Don't know.
So you said day 339, I was like, oh, that's why.
Don't like the panel color up here. Takeoff config. Pass the test and we're out of here. Uh-oh. Ground came up. Wouldn't you know? Of course they would. 118.3. They love doing this to me. Dubai ground. Emirates 1572. Request taxi. Okay, we're ready to copy. 1572. Okay, cleared to Dhahran as filed. NABIX 3 Golf departure, 4,000 initially, 6207 we'll put in the box. We're ready to taxi with Bravo. For real. Copy, we already have QNX 1003. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I missed the middle part. Whiskey left on Zulu, and I missed the next taxiway up to 12 right. Okay, Whiskey left on Zulu, Kilo 4 will hold 12 right. Emirates 1572. Oh, come on. Emirates 1572, one more time. Whiskey left on Zulu, Kilo 4 to 12 right and hold. Oh my gosh. Because of him, I now have another problem. Oh, hang on. Let's get this. Oh my God, this kind of irritates me when they do this. If you couldn't tell. Lights. Okay, let's go. Is parking brake off? No. Oh boy. Gonna be one of those flights. Well, the good thing is he should be turning us loose quickly. All right. Okay, we'll get our takeoff clearance, which actually will not come from him. So he'll be saying goodbye unless tower is up. I do not see them. That doesn't mean by the time I get there, someone's in those shoes. All right. Stand by. We're going up Whiskey to Zulu. As we mentioned earlier, this is a huge asphalt airport in the middle of a desert. The good thing is where we see the concrete kind of split, that's probably Zulu. Okay, we're all ready. Cabins ready. Zulu. And we're not having to do a full-length takeoff. That's nice. That's not nice. Where's the center line? Don't tell me it's that far behind me. Really? Okay. Yeah, I got a good laugh on that one. Not even going to ask the why behind that. Okay, Kilo Fa. Where's Kilo Fa? I guess way down there. Good thing is we're ready to go. Over to 122.8, Emirates 1572, thanks. Okay, we are set. Hang on, let me get things switched over in here. And Dubai traffic, Emirates 1572, departing 12 right. The only thing here. And the black rectangles are here. Whoa. Not sure what caused that. Okay, throttling up. Okay, airspeed alive, 80 knots. Boy, this thing's wanting to get airborne right. All right, we're on the autopilot and away we go. Not sure what these black boxes are. Now, you see the airplane right here. All right, now if we come down here, it's going to tell you I've got two. One 59 uniform on probably on the ground and VKY1 overhead.
I just sent you something.
Okay, I'll get to it in a second. We're out of their airspace. Ah, I thought I centered myself already. Sent me something, huh?
Indeed, I did.
Uh, He wants me to do that in flight?
No, don't do it in flight.
Okay. I was gonna say,
No, don't do
the
that.
way
in
it
flight.
read, it's like, do that in flight. Like, I don't install anything in the air. I know people that will. Oh, and you guys didn't get to hear him. Darn, I had ATC muted. All right, let's look out the window here. Hang on. We're not limited, are we? Nope. Oh, there's the asphalt empire of Dubai International. See what I mean? It's just a desert everywhere else but the city. Wow. Wish I could crank up my textures to see more. Okay, how far are we going at 220? All right, here we go. We got the clear to go up now. Yeah, there's one of those big palms. Like I said, somewhere they said in the neighborhood of 30 to maybe 100,000 people out on it. I'm just like, holy mackerel. God forbid a tsunami come through here.
Couldn't imagine one anywhere.
True, but man. I just can't imagine living there. One, it's so ungodly hot in summer, let alone when the moisture blows in off the... Oh gosh, that would just be outrageous. Okay, there's 10,000. So what's different with your panel than mine? Because you said my panel looks different than yours.
Oh, I thought you were flying the A319.
Oh, no, this is the A330. I actually don't, the coloring doesn't look right. I could be wrong, you know. I've never been in this plane, so I don't know. And I might be doing like you, wishing for the A319 or 320, and this is what we get.
Is this a default plane?
No, this is ToLiss.
Didn't they have an A330 for the default?
Yeah, there's an A330-900 default. All right, we are working our way out of the departure. We're going to set 3600. Perfect. As we start heading away from the Arab of Emirates, we are headed to Dhahran, airbase in Saudi Arabia. Okay, and I'm going to quick fast forward myself there real quick. Okay, cool. No real big change in QNH when we get down, other than we need to be mindful at 15 to 13,000. Okay. We're on our way.
Underwide traffic Mercury 81, establish localizer runway 12 left and 20 miles out, underwide traffic.
All right, folks, we're just getting a couple things sent up to YouTube as we, well, not yet, but they'll be available eventually. All right, let's look here at VATSIM radar. And as expected, 0 chance of seeing rain at the moment, which wouldn't matter anyway because this isn't updated for the new 3.0 radars. But we are pushing up to flight level 360. Some reason I'm trying to figure out why are we pushing so fast, but that's okay. It's adjusting as we speak. So I hope you're enjoying this last stream of the day. Now again, let me reiterate, Sunday there's a possibility of a stream. Not gonna swear to it yet. We have family in town, so we'll see. Monday, delayed start, so that could compromise any streams. We got to take the wife's car in for an oil change and continue checkup on what's going on with it otherwise. So this could be it for till next Friday, and I don't know anything yet about next Friday, so I can't commit to anything yet there. So, but anyway, I'm glad to have you aboard. It's been a week. Trust me, it's been a week. Probably many of you could say the same thing. And but yeah, that is currently what we're looking at. If we do think we'll be able to get something in Sunday, it would probably be announced on Sunday, because I just don't know. All right. Other than that, we are having a blast on where we're at right now. Today, let's worry about today. Tomorrow hasn't enough to be worried about. So let's just take care of today. So, and as we climb, we're headed to 36,000. All right, I am going to push out the display. There we go. Got one way out there. Looks like Saudi Arabian 751. Where art thou going? To King Khalid International. I've flown into that on the sim. Bahrain a couple of times. And Hamad, and what is the name of that town? Doha. That's it. Doha. Doha. In Qatar. So, all right. So we are through 30,000. So enjoy the flight. I'm hoping that's not top of descent right after that. If it is, we're going to be coming right back down. Let me double check things. It could be. All right, well, we'll check when we get closer. And again, just as a friendly reminder, it is September. And I please ask your forgiveness if this message already came up in the automatics. But until October 1st at 10 o'clock Pacific time in the evening, it's what's called September in Twitch. What is September? Very simple. We get discounts on subscriptions to your favorite streamers. So if you want to stream our channel or subscribe to Flying with Mike for 1 month or 3 months, you would get 25% off. If you are so inclined to go 30%, God bless you. 6 months. This is on both web and mobile selections. So it allows for free ad-free viewing at these prices. So now I do know there's a tool out there that allows you to see all the streams out there ad-free for the price of paying for that monthly. We streamers we don't even, I think, get a penny on the dollar on that. However, if you subscribe, we get $5 for every stream for every subscription that's purchased. So we don't get hardly anything off the other. They like to say we do, but we don't. And so I put that out there. If you're so able, we would love your business. And thank you before. If you do, just know we're saying thank you beforehand in case you do pull that trigger and subscribe to the channel. We would sure appreciate it. It helps with the bills, both in our household here and on stream. So again, thank you ahead of time. Okay, I'm kind of curious. We're getting to the top of this climb. But again, that offer lasts until October 1st, 10 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Holy crap, that is top of descent. All right, so let's set that up. Crud, I will say let's go down to 8,000 real quick. Go next phase. Let's pop some numbers in here real quick. QNH 10004. Temperature over there 33. Winds 300 at 4. And we're looking at 200. Okay. All right, so we got that all plugged in. Back to performance. 19 miles to go. How about that? And we need to get eventually down to 2,000, but we'll start with 8,000. I'm hoping that's Bahrain, and then we can ease it into our destination. Over Ormid, we'll start our descent. Starting the descent. All right, we're gently coming down. We're going to go ahead, turn that seatbelt sign off so people can purchase alcohol. Oh, wait, I mean, you stretch. Yeah. So get down around 25, 23. We'll kick it back on. My wife cracks me up. All right, just getting caught up on my moderator rules. Yeah, we are looking really good on this approach. Getting down where we need to be and then setting up for the approach. Hope you all have enjoyed. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually do another. I don't have anything canned and ready to go. So I think we will call it on this stream what it is, a great flight in the 330. And the black box is behind us. Wish I knew what they were there for and all. We saw it on an A320 flight not too long. We didn't see them on the last flight, so I don't know where and how they pop in. So, yes, Godspeed, you had something to add? That much, huh?
Yeah, I don't have any.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually kind of looking worldwide. And not real. Well, now I just found some bad. Not really. I was going to say I found some bad weather. The closest would be up in Ireland.
I
And
don't know if this. I saw this thing that Durka had on his stream. It's called like bad weather, and it basically shows you where all the bad weather's at in the world.
oh, okay. I like looking for it. And right now, Florida and Ireland look pretty bad. All right, where am I at? There I am. Okay. Oh, we forgot to turn Elevatex on. Well, let's turn it on now. It'll still give us a good landing time. All right, looks like we'll be at 8,000 at Bahrain, and then we'll continue down to 2,000 for the approach. Oh, and of course, Korea, we could find some bad weather.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna put Windows 11 on my computer sometime this weekend.
Are ya?
Or sometime this weekend. So I'm probably gonna lose everything.
You'd have to rebuild it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I know, because we're losing Windows next month. Security updates. We're not losing Windows 10.
Yeah, I tried installing Windows 11 on my computer like a long time ago, but when I turned on that secure boot, my whole computer went black,
That's not good.
and I literally had to. And I think I might have been a corrupted hard drive. That might have been the issue.
Well, I will switch to 11 when I buy a computer with it on it. I don't like switching like that, because you got to clear everything out and then basically reload then, is in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not this on-the-fly stuff Microsoft loves to do. Believe me, if I could go to Apple, I'd be gone. It's these stupid ACARS programs and all that run with Microsoft, and I am not using an interface. So, We're kind of stuck with it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's the issue. If it's not the issue, I'm gonna have to like take it in to have them professionally done, I guess. You know, I mean, I know that it's not that hard to install another operating system, but I don't know. I don't
Yeah, I
have a
get it.
whole lot of patience.
I have zero, and especially because I've got to wipe everything out, restart. It just, I hate it. Then I'm always worried about the one company that makes you have to pay for it again.
Yeah.
And I don't have free funds to be able to do that, so.
Is that the plane that you're flying that's got the Eagle Claw landing gears?
The what?
The Eagle Claw landing gears?
We'll have to see it when I get in on final.
Like,
Not certain
gears.
what you're saying.
Like it literally looks like an Eagle Claw, like how the landing gears are when they're at.
Like I said, we'll have to wait and see. All right, we're through 17,000. Well, getting through 17,000. All right, let's go ahead.
At least you're descending before you get to your airport. I always
True.
pass my airport.
Oh, that's okay, because we ran into that on the last one. All right, hang on here. Oops, I meant to hit reset. Let's double check the numbers here. 2 minutes ago, variable. K020 is fine. KVOC 32. No, no, no. And I know that's wrong. 2962. And runway drive. Okay, okay. Reverse. Yes, yes, yes. Compute. All right. Perfect. We got 7,000 feet of runway. Something tells me with all of this messed up over here. 18. Whoa. Let's go 2. Now compute. There we go. 5,000 feet. Yeah, I'll believe this more. Okay, let me double check my numbers here. 10:04.
So you know so much more about this stuff than I do.
I've just been doing this for so long. I've got better part of 25, 6, 7 years at it. Plus real world flying in Cessnas and Pipers. All right, so our approach speed will be around 140. What are we at? 1003. Cool. All right, there's where we'll be at 8,000 Bahrain, and yeah, still 140, landing 136. Okay, that's the game plan at least. We'll see if that comes true or not. All right, and again, just as a quick reminder, I don't see it popping much, and I've got to figure out why. If you're wanting to subscribe, subscribing is the best way for your favorite streamers. They get more money out of the transaction than using the turbo option. We don't get it. Really, it boils down to nothing. And the content providers should, if you're going to subscribe, get a fair shake of that. By subscribing directly to the channel, right now in the month of September till October 1st, 10 o'clock Pacific time, subscribing 1 month gives you 25% off the price. 3-month subscriptions, same thing, 25% off. And if you go 6-month subs, that's 30%. So that's on web or mobile, so it doesn't matter which way you select subscriptions. But again, know that a subscriber gets what they feel they should get. And to me, what we get through Turbo is absolutely nothing. What we get when you subscribe is $5 off that transaction. So we get a pretty fair shake. So, all right. Again, that'll last until October 1. I personally would sure love you to subscribe to the channel, help us out on the stream, and right here in our house as well. We would sure appreciate you. So, and ahead of time, just know that we're saying thank you so much, and have a blessed day. I know times we're in right now, it's hard to find extra money, trust me, but we would sure appreciate it. All right, coming into Bahrain. Is it an island nation, if I remember right? I can't remember. Let me pull up the map. Yeah, it's an island nation. Although I've been told there's part of it mainland, and I don't know that for truth. Never been. But anyway, yeah, it's an island in between Qatar and Saudi Arabia. But we're going to overfly that. Now, we have actually flown into the airport there many a time on the sim. It's a fun airport, usually with a 730 or 747 or one of the bigger buses. And if you want to put a prediction in, now would be a good time. I'm doing it right now because it's going to get real busy real quick. And I'm going to just go ahead and let you know, prepare for landing. Maybe I ought to put in there, brace, brace, brace. And right there's the airport in Bahrain, sorry. Ooh. Going for the Gusto 160. Boy, I'll try to do my P's and Q's correctly to make that happen.
Better.
You know, I've got to learn how to get channel points to this, and I don't know how. At least let you all, you know, put some skin in the game. And I'm not meaning money, I'm just meaning channel points.
Yeah.
I actually knew a couple firefighters, or one in for sure, who took a contract for some reason. I don't know why there was a contract in Bahrain, but I think he's still there. Don't know, but yeah.
So
Go ahead.
you know how to get to your creator dashboard, right?
Well, yeah, in Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it on the ground.
Okay.
Not now. Because if you want me to hit 160, I've got to do everything right.
You ain't gonna hit that.
You never know.
What, you get like a minus 30 or something?
ILS initial 2000. All right, here we go.
Hope something cool happens, like birds take out your engine or something.
Don't have failures on, so can't.
Ah.
But then you'll go,
Ruined.
why do you have birds? All right, like I said, I'm going to swing out on this one. Just a little. I may even swing a little more. Wow, there's a lot here. Holy mackerel.
I'm really thinking about buying that plane.
This one?
No,
Do tell.
that Bonanza.
Oh, just get ready for something a little with some oomph behind it, because when I flew the V-tail, boy, that thing took me a little bit to wrangle, because I had a hard time. It would always get ahead of me, and I couldn't get the tempo down right for myself to be able to get her in on final right. I eventually did after my 10 or 15 hours of flying it. That was a fun plane though, wow. Not as fun as the Arrow, but it's a little speedy little devil.
Are you talking about the 601P Arrow? The Arrow Star?
No, Arrow, Piper Arrow.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna have to go open. Start slowing up. All right, that will work. Okay, let's get LS on. LS constraints are on. Verify my numbers. IDHA 1099, perfect. 343 for the course. We're gonna do the best we can until we see that runway. At least this time, the sun shouldn't be in our eyes. We'll find out. We still got our shades on? Nope, shades are on. Okay, localizer's alive, so we'll go ahead, select it. All right, 3,000.
Remember, 160 or less.
What did we say? 141. All right, everything's set, ready to go. Don't have a runway yet in sight. Does not appear that I need my sunglasses. All right, we are 10 miles, 15 miles out, so we got a little ways to go as we recapture the ILS. I don't even see a runway yet. Okay, we're at the 15-mile mark now. Going to 10, by 10, we'll make sure the gear's down and slowed. 141. All right, I think we're starting to see signs of a runway. Okay. Okay, here comes the glide slope. Gear down. Runway in sight. Okay, on glide slope. Flaps for full. And come up here real quick. Lights are on, seatbelts are on. 3 green. Spoilers arm, brakes low. No, let's go medium to be safe, in case we get long on the landing.
I mean, don't you have like 12,000 feet of runway?
Something like that. Brake fan on. 11,800. Why?
I was gonna say you shouldn't run out of room at all.
No, but with brakes low, if I land long, it could run it to the end, which is fine. That gets us closer to the terminal, but I would rather
Be safe.
come off and have plenty of runway than, oh my gosh, there's the end. Oh, Lord. So, that's never happened in Flying with Mike.
Just in real life.
Uh-huh. Just at Saba when we almost go off the cliff.
I think it happened in Dayton so many times.
All right. Dhahran international traffic, Emirates 1572 heavy, 5 mile final for 34 right. Looks good. Got the runway in sight. Flaps are full, gears down, signs on, everything looks ready. Brake set medium.
See what the landing gear looks like. Yeah.
That is Eagle Claw for you.
Yeah, how they're angled.
Okay, it's not the only one, but yeah, I mean, 767's the other way, 777's the same way. 747 has 2 of them that way. Dhahran traffic, Emirates 1572, 3 mile final for 34 right. All right, time for me to screw it up.
I mean, do they get... Alright, never mind. I keep it silent. You got this, Captain.
Okay, when's 01421? That is not what we predicted. It said calm. All right, we'll be landing stable.
400. 300.
100 above.
200.
Minimum.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Retard.
10.
5.
All right, I don't know what we did. 200 feet a minute. I don't know which one.
Go for that plane.
Don't know if that was the first or second. All right, we're going to exit here on the high speed. Dhahran traffic, Emirates 1572 off 24 or 34 right to the gates. Kind of curious how this is gonna look. All right, international terminal is pretty much all that big, probably that big building down there, which doesn't look like much.
Do they have any good Cubs on the plane store?
Piper Cubs?
Yeah.
There's one default to it, but I don't know. All right, flaps open, so let's head up here, hit that start switch.
The PA-28R Arrow, right?
That's what I like.
Because I see this one, and then I see the Fly Air Cherokee 140.
140 is just a plain old Cherokee. Actually, I think it was a Cub Cadet, they called it. I can't remember, though.
Wait, you got the 181 too, right? Didn't that come in a bundle?
No, I just got the Arrow. V-Flight Arrow.
Oh, you didn't get the Archer 3 too?
No, but I do have a Warrior. I just don't like flying it. Something about it just doesn't ever seem right. All right, there are no parking spots down here. Looks like I make one.
I don't see a FedEx on that plane. Plus, had an actual gate.
Do what?
So that airport must not actually have a gate.
They have an international terminal where we're at, but I sure don't see gates. All right, hang on a second. Brake set. Same thing we had to do earlier on. Okay, bleed air on. All right, and shutting it down.
You always have the best dreams, man.
Appreciate it. Okay, beacons off. All right, here comes the, as I call it, brigade. Next should be a little ladder. We'll see. And I don't think it's showing up. Okay, we'll kind of help it along. Okay, that ought to help them along. Maybe. Where are they? Oh, come on. Oh, that's weird. Last try.
What, it acts like it wants to go, then it just...
Yeah, that it. Uh-oh. Are we gonna? Oh, I thought we were gonna crash to desktop. All right. Well, shoot. No need to open that one up. All right, there you have it, folks. The ToLiss A330-900. Hang on, Pyrep. Why didn't we get the alert? I'm curious. Got it on the first one, but not the second one. Okay, the airline got us at 292. That's fine. That is fine indeed. All right. So there you have it. Pretty much nothing here. It's, I mean, I'm sure there's pretty big populace here, but, you know, it's a desert, so it's kind of hard and far removed probably from the city. Now it's an air base. Okay, clear that. That. All right, I'm going to bring in, after we get rid of Sim Toolkit, Elevatech. See what they got us at. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, and of course now they show rain.
Redo it.
Hang on. I'm not buying what they're selling. You can see it on the Elevatech, but I don't see it anywhere. All right.
You got real weather even on?
Yeah, I do. It's a desert. What do you expect? Come on.
Rain.
Yeah, rain in a desert. All right, so there's the plane. Elevatech has us 3 bumps I get 3 landings on this. Cool. First one right into landing mark 292. Second one 39, 49. Not bad. Little bunny hops. Can't really go much by the flight tracking because we didn't turn it on in time. But 292, 131 knots at 1.3 Gs. We'll take it. Nice. Overall, a nice landing. All right, now let's go to the official scorekeeper for flying with mics and toolkit. "200 feet a minute, 131. Actually, that's about right. And again, you can see these weird, spikes off the radar. So that's why I don't trust it, especially the fact we're also in a desert. So don't expect a lot of rain. Complete. Okay. Come up here, click on the flight you want. Shows your routing. That would not be surprised that it, looks just like it should. Auto did most of the flying. It's an hour and 18 minutes, just shy of 300 miles, and 5,000 kilograms of go-go juice.
Looks more than just an hour flight.
Huh?
Said that looked more than just an hour flight.
True, I know, but yeah, technically it is. It's not a long flight. 1.3 Gs, both agreed on that. 200 feet a minute, 131. Again, that's about where we wanted to touch down at, so that's all pretty good. Here is why I like SimToolkit as the official scorekeeper. Usually it gives us the right runway, occasionally the wrong one, but today it's on track, 1,500 feet down the runway, in the landing zone, in the aiming bars as well. 17 feet though off the center line. That isn't all that great. And again, since Elevatech did show a couple of bounces between here and the next hash mark, not bad. So overall, 6 degrees up on the nose, which is always good. Little bit of a roll trying to keep it on the runway, center line. Overall, the numbers look good on this. So really, really, I'm pleased to say that was a pretty good, easy landing. And I believe Godspeed got the guess. Let me check.
Yep.
You got the nod on it?
Yep.
I can't even find it. Oh, there it is. Godspeed, 160 feet a minute wins the predictions. So, all right, folks. Well, that's going to be a wrap for today. And record high. When is that? Hang on. We're getting word of tomorrow. Record high may break for September 13th. 96 degrees. Ouch. We're going to send that all towards you.
Thanks.
What are friends for? All right, so I hope you all enjoyed. It's been a fun day. We flew Lufthansa out of Genoa to Naples here on Twitch for the first flight. Second flight, Emirates, as you see in front of you, from Dubai to here. Pretty good ATC. We had great ATC in Milan. Ground coming up to come up in Dubai. But, hey, they too want to have fun on the scope. I guess, that's how it'll be. So, All right, so y'all have a fantastic weekend. We got to work tomorrow. Sunday's a toss-up if there'll be a flight or not. Monday is also a toss-up, so we may not be back for another week. So stay tuned, watch Discord, and we'll let you know when the next stream will be. So YouTubers, thank you so much for following. I did see a subscriber come in during this flight. Thank you so much. And thank you to I Am Kurt, who followed us about 4 hours ago. Much appreciated. So y'all have a great day. God bless. And we'll see you on the next stream, God willing. So be good, be kind. We'll see you then.
Bye bye.